and to
Are you wanting to
intercede.
dodge? Oh, you want to intercede.
Yeah, I'm literally going to put my body as quick as possible, knowing that this is probably going to
A
happen.
physical and an athletics if you want to do it with some speed.
Instead of actually like punching, can I just do it with like the butt of the gun so I can do firearms instead?
It would
Oh,
have to be melee, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
oh.
Dang it, that's still 0.
I know,
Ah,
I'm
so I
sorry.
just got 3. All right.
But yeah, if you want to intervene, yeah, it'd be a. And then, of course, if you want to try to dodge, then you can roll as well.
Yay!
All
What?
successes.
Okay. So, oh, thank you for the bits. So you said
Yes!
athletics and
A physical.
so that's gonna be this again.
Dang it!
Ooh.
Ah, by 1. Technically 1.5 because of the crit.
Wow.
Come on, she deserves it. She's holding us up.
Yes,
Yep. Theo's gonna
I
block it and step in between. You're basically gonna like hit his shoulder, arm almost, and it hurts. It hurts actually pretty bad. You are going to take, and I'm sorry to say it, 3 superficial damage as just a brick slams into your shoulder. You for a second are like, oh my god, my arm's broken, but then that pain kind of just dulls.
with a health of 5, I take 3 superficial damage.
Yeah. So a superficial is 1 slash, aggravated is 2. So think of it as you're making an X. So you get 1 slash, so 2 superficial equals 1 aggravated.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'd be getting an X and then a slash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that,
Ow! Don't get punched by a Bruja.
yeah, no, I am not the meat wall of a character. I am the intellectual. I am not the beefcake.
But you know,
at the same time, I'll try to shrug it off as much as possible. It's like, yes, but beating each other up isn't going to solve that problem.
Oh, that is the more American cowboy I'm used to.
Excuse what?
I tell you, that horse may be making you violent. Please be careful.
Oh my god.
She's just like popping her knuckles. Just.
Well, I'm gonna ask you fine folk what the plan is.
We
I will. Let you know
just discussed this plan.
We are
I'll let you
going
know.
to find your sister. I thought.
Am I
Oh,
back
I
yet?
told you that I
Doing
thought we were
that
going to.
anymore.
No, I told you that I thought we were going to try to feed it first. Heads up, it will take a couple of days. I apologize. Buddies take time. Well,
Fair
if we are
enough.
going to be finding my sister, how is the horse going to be tracking her? Oh, and as much as I'm willing to work with the horse, I don't really want to go near it.
I assumed as much after what you just did.
Didn't Rune come in here and explain it to you when we asked him to come get you?
No, he asked if I had an article of my sister's clothing. My sister's apartment is into the city. I do not think riding a horse into the city is the most subtle of means.
Oh, that's a good point.
So, I mean, yes, I could go and get an article of my sister's clothing. It will take a little time and will involve going into the city, which not 100% sure if that's the smartest thing. But if we do, I agree we should do it together. But without the horse, that throws attention.
So you're saying that we should leave the horse unattended?
Not necessarily. We should figure out what we're going to do with the horse. Now, if we do have to sleep during the day, we have to figure out what to do with the horse in the first place. It's going to be unattended at some point, is it not?
Right, that's why my original plan was to try and find other ways of reinforcing the stable where I kept it in originally. You didn't like the idea of me taking it back to where it originally came from.
I just don't think us having the horse out in public is really the wisest plan, right?
Well,
Yeah,
where is
but
it right
my
now?
place is out in the country. It's far out of the public eye, where I like it.
Where's the horse now, good doctor? Is the horse currently out in the public?
No, I believe it is currently standing in a sewer drain.
No, it's not in the sewer drain. It's outside the sewer drain.
No,
Where
it's by our
anybody-
cars, which are inside behind a screen. Like it's super hidden down here with us.
Is it? Am I
Yeah.
misunderstanding the situation here, Catherine?
I thought it was like in a deserted parking lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically so a lot of. I don't think I. Yeah, no. A lot of opening like to the sewer drain entrance would be the best way. I try to remember what they're called, but yeah. So it is like hidden away. He did like bring your cars inside, lock
Okay.
them up,
All
so no
right.
one can see. But also, you're in countryside Illinois, which is basically like a forest within the city area of Chicago and just in general. So you're kind of in like a pocket right now.
So we would
Unfortunately.
have to, if we brought the horse out of this area, we would at some point have to travel through the city to get it to the ranch.
Either that, or you could take the long way and head west and take a big loop around. You could do that, technically, if you want to just avoid big populated areas. You might go through some suburbs, but that's not going to draw as much attention.
Is it a funny note to bring up that I actually saw a horse being ridden through my town recently?
Oh, that's
Yeah, but
awesome.
I'm pretty sure that horse doesn't look like this horse.
The other day,
No.
literally like a couple weeks ago, they rode horses through the McDonald's here.
Oh,
The drive.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like someone's gonna have to stay here with the horse. And someone's gonna have to go to her ranch to get one of those horse carriers so we could transport this horse without it being suspicious.
do you think
We-
you can
we-
talk it?
Or, you know, I could
We
just
don't have
ride
the
it
appropriate-
fast enough that no one can really
Mhm.
see it as it goes
Mhm.
by.
Because cameras can't be paused.
No, they'll be too blurred.
That's not suspicious at all. A horse doing 200 miles an hour down the freeway.
Thank you so much for the raid, Seance. I appreciate
I like
it.
the plan. I do. I think
Uh-huh.
it just may bring attention to us. That's all.
I could take it. I could do the go around. That's fine. I would actually prefer that because originally it was wanting to get into the city.
Okay, so let me make sure that I got this all straight in my head here. Someone needs to stay here with the horse. Someone needs to go to the ranch, get a horse carrier. And then someone needs to go into town to get some of her sister's effects to see if we can use to encourage the horse to track down where the missing sister would be.
Yeah, well, I'll ask where your ranch is so we can kind of gauge out if we can like maybe hit one then the other and do like a loop, or if it's like they're opposite directions.
So her ranch is southeast, an hour away. I mean, she's actually like outside. You guys are in like a bubble. She's actually in the countryside. Yeah, that's what she's saying. She's where like the horse ranches are. She's living that southern life in Chicago.
Well, my point is this. The good doctor obviously has to go with because she needs to take her sister's stuff. And our lovely horse owner here has to go ahead and know where the trailer is, everything in her ranch is, and everything like that. That leaves me and Rune, one of us staying here to keep the horse company. Or both of us.
I mean,
Not necessarily.
I would much rather take the horse there just so it's quicker. We're not wasting time during the night.
You're gonna hear a voice come through the speaker. He's going to tell you, for the love of God.
Just keep going.
He's gonna tell you he can watch the bloody horse if that's what it takes.
I agree. Here we go.
So does that mean we're all filing into the smart car?
It's Prius time.
No, there's also the bikes there too.
Yeah, we can't all fit on the bikes.
Someone's
I'm gonna
getting in
be
the
on the
Prius.
I'm getting on the horse. I'm not going in that Prius.
The horse is
But
staying
he
here.
said he was watching the
No.
horse.
The
If you
horse-
want to take my bike, we're gonna have to stop by a gas station.
We're not taking the horse into the city because it draws too much attention.
We've already discussed it. The horse is staying here. We're leaving. End of story on that part. Moving on.
I mean,
Ah,
if someone wants to stay with the horse, that's all
No,
right.
no, we're not staying with the horse. It's being watched. It's good. It's Gucci.
Not staying with the horse.
The horse will stay here, or it'll leave. Simple as that. But
All right.
he will call us if it does. All right.
Will you give us any sort of warning if anything happens to the horse, right? Please and thank you.
But silence means yes.
Long sigh as he says that even if one of you stayed, as soon as the horse left, you would lose track of it. He says at least he won't lose track of it. Yes, he says he'll call Rune.
Thank
Give
you,
a thumbs up for the
Bowman. You're
camera.
a sweetheart.
He's already annoyed. Leave him alone.
Much appreciated.
So we've come to an agreement. We're
Mhm.
okay with leaving the horse here under
Yes.
Bowman's care, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
She's
Now, if
just
someone could
holding
get
her
the
arms
horse-
and just kind of nodding, like, let's just go.
Now, if someone could get the horse away from my car, I would be very appreciative.
How about we
Or-
get your car away from the horse?
Yeah, exactly. I like that plan. It's much easier.
There
Take it
was
outside
a
for couple
little
minutes.
part of me while she was sitting on that horse. She kind of wanted the horse to buck into the car just a little bit, just leave a little scratch on it, but she didn't.
You're a
Okay.
good person.
I am literally going to open the car door, put the vehicle in neutral, and roll it away from the horse.
All right. Well, it is 12:30. If you guys want, we can take like a 5-minute break.
Bathroom break.
Yes, I think we could take a
We're
bathroom
leaving the
break.
sewer.
And you guys, I guess, after all this time, you are leaving the sewer. We're just.
I
good
will
job.
drag her out
You-
if I have to. I
Two
don't
and a
care.
half
I am leaving.
hours. Two
If
and a
I-
half hours.
Yeah, I love it.
We got more information. That was all really useful.
This is all I ask. So, who's in the Prius? Obviously, it's the doctor. Are you in the Prius then, Theo? And then it's probably Lynn and Rune on the motorcycle.
I think
Yes.
that's probably the good thing, as my shoulder's still aching from the rifle, but almost at the doctor.
As
Right.
long as
And the
there's a
doctor
gas
can't even
station on the
heal me
way.
because I'm apparently too dangerous to heal.
Don't get hit.
All right. Well, we'll take a bathroom break. If anyone needs any drinks, I say go ahead, and we'll come back in about
Right.
5 minutes or so. Okay. Welcome back, everybody.
All right.
We actually left. We
Mhm.
accomplished it. You know.
I love how we didn't bother with who's sitting where or anything. We're just
Nope.
gone.
Doesn't matter.
No, we already know. Except
Yeah.
for you
There
two.
is
It's
now
the
one
same
thing
as before.
Right, but there is something I want to say is you're definitely not sitting in the front passenger seat, Theo, because there's a big old dog that's going to be sitting there.
Ah.
Of course there
Yay,
is.
he's back. Why
Yep.
don't we just have him look for the sister?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Fuck your horse.
Like,
God damn it,
Lord.
Taylor.
I didn't know there was gonna be a dog in here.
The horse has feelings too.
Good, and I hope I hurt them.
That's not
Oh,
very
yeah.
angelic of you. Awfully
A
spiteful.
big old
actually.
flatulent dog? I hope not. That dog is huge.
You know what
If I'm
angels do
having
to
to sit
humans?
behind it, if it's
That's right.
flatulent,
We
Daniel,
show them compassion.
Anyway, driving.
compassion and death. Well, that's your diagnosis. Good doctor.
Heading to the city? Are we? So,
Yes, we are heading to the city. Gosh darn it.
your sister's place. Is that where we're going first?
Gas station,
Okay.
and then
Gas station first.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
also
Well,
gonna
don't
buy more
worry.
cigars.
Oh, okay. Well, you are going to find, so as you get out of countryside, I know it sounds confusing, but that is the name of the place, and you make your way back into what the suburbs and lead into the city, you can see the light pollution in the distance. You do find a gas station. It's just a little small, probably family owned, doesn't even have one of the, like, Exxon or Mobil names.
Mm.
But you can stop in, get some gas. It's actually pretty cheap out here, since there's really nothing around. Get some cigarettes as well, as it looks like. It is an older gentleman that runs the stall, probably in his 60s if you had to wager. It looks like he's like reading a magazine in particular. But he'll ring you up. Do you smoke premium or do you smoke...
Oh, I'm gonna go
Just
for
the
the
cheap.
cigars.
Oh, okay.
I've been
we're going
exposed,
fancy.
man. I can't go back now.
That's fair. You know what? Let me see. I'm curious.
I want to know
I'll
what
just-
flavors the man has.
All right. I wonder if they have anything fancy. Probably not, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, about what you'd expect. Are you going for a pack?
Yeah, package.
Yeah, they usually come in 5s.
I'll take 2.
Okay.
Stockpile.
So you have some
200?
options.
No,
They
10
have.
in total. 10 cigars.
Well, yeah, no. You said stockpile.
I
I'm not
can't.
thinking.
Okay, we're not going to Costco. This is a gas station.
So they have
Costco
they have
cigars,
some,
really?
right, yeah. They have some Cuban cigars. They have some just kind of, funky ones. Bone Shaker, Boneyard. The
Bone
Cuban
Shaker,
ones are, the Cuban ones are La Gloria. They have the Vintage, which is the Romeo and Julieta. They have the cheaper ones, which is the Acid. No, it's not
Acid.
actual acid. That's just the name.
Tragic.
Right.
I'll take 1 pack of the Boneyard, and I will ask him if he has a personal favorite cigar.
The Baccarat would be his favorite.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Right. And it'll just cost $45.80.
Including the gas?
Correct.
Okay, not too bad. All right,
No.
card it up.
Alright, he's gonna take it, get to your things, wish you a good night,
Just
and
waiting
get
for
back
when
to
I
his
get notified.
magazine.
You have 1 value point now.
Right. Gassed up, ready to go.
Yep.
You guys continue your way into good old beautiful Chicago. Oh, I love Chicago.
Melts.
Oh God, what's with the dark ominous stuff on
I
you?
know.
What the
La
fuck?
Sombra. There
Oh.
we go.
Is that
Better.
that evil golem guy?
Right.
It's an evil shadow.
I mean, at least he's
over
cleaning out my
Chicago.
apartment. But
That's nice.
I-
So you're going to your sister's apartment. All right, so you're leading the way then as you hit into downtown. Your sister did have a very nice place, very close to the clubs, which are all more or less located in downtown. And it's one of those apartments where there's no parking. It's like street parking, and it's late now, so you're gonna have to be. I mean, for a motorcycle, it's easy. You can squeeze in really anywhere. Prius is small, but you do still have to find a spot. But you get yourself, and I imagine, are you just going alone, or are you gonna bring Theo? I imagine the dog will probably follow.
I'll bring Theo and the dog.
Theo, she's kind of motioning for you to follow. Do you want to come with?
I suppose. I
Okay.
mean, I don't see why I should wait in the car, but I don't see why I should go in either. Either way, if the doctor wants me to come with, I guess I'm coming with.
All right, on the motorcycle, you two see the all
Don't
three.
look at me like that, Taylor. Don't act like you're inviting me up for coffee. God damn it.
Coffee boy.
Oh.
I mean, the dog's able to open up the door and get himself out. He even like uses his back leg to close it as he just like boom, just smacks it closed. And yeah, you two of you see as all 3 of them get out. Dr. Amala is gonna motion up to the apartment where her sister is. You guys had to park a little off the way, so kind of motion just a little bit further down where she stays. It doesn't look like a luxury apartment, but it's definitely expensive. Her family has money for sure. Is it just gonna be the 3 of you?
Yeah.
Before they go in, I want to catch up, and I'm going to give them both my burner phone number, and I'm going to tell them I'm going to keep a watch out outside.
I will thank you.
Okay.
I'll hang out with the other
We're
group.
being
I'll just
hunted,
make
Theo.
sure-
You got to think ahead.
Yes.
Ahead of
I'll tell you both that
Everything.
they serve coffee in the lobby.
All right, I'll
I'm
keep
gonna
that in
go
mind.
inside.
I'm going to watch your vehicles in like an alley somewhere out of the way, puffing away.
Coffee's always smelled like burnt to me.
Especially now as a vampire, probably doesn't do you any good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys make your way inside the lobby. The 3 of you, doggo included. Yeah, you make your way inside. There is a security guard that stands inside. Well, looks like he's just, behind, sitting down, looks up, recognizes you as he just gives you a nod, sees your friend, also politely acknowledges you, and he notices the dog that comes in, kind of leans up, looks over, and now he's gonna have to ask. First things first. He's asked if you got a dog or if that's your sister's new dog. He knows that she was getting a present from somebody.
I will tell him that she is not my sister's dog. His name is Butch. You may pet him if you want.
Bubba.
Bubba.
There you go.
The
You're
dog
actually thinking
corrects.
of another dog. There is a dog, Butch, so yeah, I get you.
Are we mixing up different campaigns?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna come on over, and he's gonna get on down, and he's gonna give Bubba some love. I mean, it's a big, burly dog. Of course, the security guard's into it. He's gonna ask the dog if he wants a job. Yeah, you can see Bubba enjoys it. You know, Bubba's gonna take the scratches, take the love. He's not like the kind of dog that rolls over and shows his belly. No, no, no. But he is gonna give him some licks. As he's gonna say that he hasn't seen your sister in a few nights. But, you know, that's not really a surprise for him. He hopes she's doing okay.
And let him know that she is doing fine. But she forgot her cell phone charger. I'll have to pick it up for her.
Alright, yeah, he's gonna go on over, gonna go back behind the desk, gonna hit a button as you hear the ding of the elevator. Takes a few moments as it basically just opens the elevator so you can go on inside. You've been in your sister's apartment many a time, so you know. Go in, hit the floor, most likely number 4. You go on up inside. It's kind of awkward, just the 3 of you in there. You hear that
Oh, the music.
the elevator music. It seems more like a classical.
Is it Christmas music?
But
Thankfully, no. It just seems like it's just like classical.
it's always terrible though. It's like always off key, like the speaker's going half bad.
Right.
And it's so grating. I think they design most elevator music to be like that on purpose, just so you don't linger. They want you to get in the elevator, get where you're going, and get back out.
Right.
I love this song.
Of course you would.
After a few moments, you finally get the ding as the 4 lights up, opens up, and you have, well, there's only 3 rooms that you can go to. These are not luxury apartments, but they are usually about a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. You've already been to your sister, you know it's the one straight ahead. And you have a spare key. Pull it out, get the key, unlock it, opens up, you head on inside. The place looks, I mean, you can tell she hasn't been home in a while. It looks like some of the fruit that she had is going bad. Not, you know, rotten yet, but it's starting to brown. It's quiet in here. Not even the fan is going, which is definitely a sign that your sister hasn't been home, because if she's home, she likes to have the air circulation, so. You just have that silence as you flick on a light, shows her, you know, nice, clean. She never really was a materialistic person unless it came to clothes, jewelry, but furniture, interior design really was never her thing.
While I'm up here, a couple things I want to do. First things first, I'm going to ask Bubba that if I get an article of my sister's clothing, if maybe he can track her.
He makes this growl sound as his head cocks to the side. I don't know if you have animal ken at all, but seems like you've at least intrigued the dog.
Maybe
Perfect.
something.
1 tap for
from,
yes, 2 taps for no.
Maybe something
I'm,
from a laundry hamper or something that has her scent on it.
I'm going to go get her slut clothes for the club night.
Oh god.
My sister was she didn't
A
do her
dirty
parents
girl.
proud. A little bit, yeah.
Oh.
We're from a very rigid hierarchy structure. We're from the Middle
So
East.
she
So
was
she
the
struck out
rebellious
against the
one.
norm.
Yes, she did. We came to America and we were. I was young, so she was born in America, so she never had that influence.
Right?
So she was like, "Fuck you, Dad. I'm gonna do what I want."
Oh.
I think I like your sister more than you.
Yeah, but she wasn't also hit by my dad as much, so you know how these things are.
Oh.
Well then.
I don't know if you're saying this to Theo, but
No. Backstory explanation is fine.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm sorry, what did I just walk into?
Daddy issues, apparently.
Daddy. Okay. Wasn't expecting that.
No.
I'm glad I wasn't in that conversation.
No. For the most part, I'm gonna go get her club clothing because I know she puts on a ton of her like terrible perfumes and stuff. Where's that stuff? Ragged, to put it nicely. So I'm gonna go grab that because I know what her terrible clothes look like. They're probably in the, I would imagine, closet somewhere.
Okay, yeah, take a good look around. I mean, like I said, she wasn't materialistic unless it came to clothes and jewelry. So you go into her closet, and which one? Well, you do know which one was her favorite. So if she was trying to impress a man, you knew which outfit she was going for. Of course, it was the one that now she was very proud of her buxomness. So, yep.
Excuse you?
So, of course, you already know which one it's going for. It's
I've
the
never heard
gold
that term
dress,
before.
very tight. It shows like her midriff, very short, shows off her huge tracts of land. Something that your dad would, something that your dad would very much.
Our lovely vista.
Well, apparently I don't need to go into it. We already know. So
Yeah.
but you grab that. You even look for some of her perfume. Getting just the batch of it, her usual. She always wore the same kind of perfume. She liked the kind of Twilight scents. Whatever, if it just had Twilight in the name, which were always usually the similar kind of scent of a fruity but still more herbally kind of scent. But you grab the Twilight. This one being Twilight Paris, apparently. Grab everything as Bubba's gonna get a few sniffs. Kind of get an idea, and he kind of like, wiggles his nose a bit, and honestly seems like displeasure, but his tail starts to go.
Don't blame him.
He's gonna give a few sniffs, and he goes up towards the bed, sniffs around a bit more.
Well, while he's doing that, I want to roll an investigation to see if I can find anything, because apparently the doorman said that my sister was going to get some kind of gift from someone. I want to see if I can find maybe trace of this gift.
I'm assuming I noticed that the good doctor is now scrounging around for something else.
Yeah, so you're gonna see.
What are you looking for?
I think he just rolled. You're gonna see that, yeah, so the dog has got the whiff, taken a sniff around, seems to be more so focused on the bed, and now the doctor just kind of searching around the place. Let me see. Why'd you... Oh, no.
Oh.
Whoa. 99811077.
You know, I'm starting to wonder if I should go ahead and call hacks. I mean, that one looks suspicious,
Listen, okay,
like it was meant to just
Taylor
throw us
can't
off.
hack. He's having trouble installing a mod for Skyrim, okay?
He sucks at technology, so I would be highly impressed if he found
So
a way.
who'd he
But that is-
bribe to hack the dice roller?
I don't know, but I guess the...
A real-life masquerade has begun.
it says follow me at Udven. Is that who you got in contact with?
I've never donated to Udvid's Patreon. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, hold on. I need to go to his Patreon right now and become a supporter. Hold on.
What's his Patreon that I need to be looking
$1
into?
per month? Hold on.
Wow, okay. Well, with the roll like that, let's just get it. Oh, so you're looking for a gift. Okay. Well, you get a good look around, and the first thing that you'll notice is something does catch Bubba's attention.
It's a Bubba tea.
Right. As he's sniffing around the bed, he's then gonna goes underneath it, starts kind of snarling at something, and pulls something out.
Mm-hmm.
Pulls out, looks to be, it seems like a little gift box. I mean, it's just, it just has the
Aw.
ribbon that's attached to the box. It's not actually one that's tied on there. It looks like a little Christmas present. Definitely the size of probably for jewelry or something like that. He pulls that out. Also, with your investigation check, you are going to see that going through some of her stuff, you find in her laundry, there is some of the sheets for her bed has stains on it, red stains.
Gotta get those sheets out. Let me just enter Batman detective mode.
Apparently.
This is the screen turns blue and everything important highlights for you.
It's very
Yeah.
easy.
So all you have to do is start clicking on things and figuring out in what order did these events occur.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, Salubria and freaking detectives.
I guess. But yeah, for some reason you had the one, you took out the sheets, you open it, and you see the stains of fresh blood. And yeah, Bubba's basically going to bring to you that box as well.
And I'm going to sit here and not do anything because apparently the doctor has everything under control.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and show the blood to Bubba.
She's
I'll
everything
ask
under
Bubba.
control. How's your shoulder, Theo?
Oh, Hip, don't be like that. No.
Hey, give me a couple levels. I'll be able to fix that. Easy.
The shoulder or the one
Yes.
giving the shoulder?
Yes.
Oh, God.
I like to see you try.
Listen, there's two Brohas here.
Why do I feel like I'm the only sane one in a party full of very frisky people?
That's how I feel. Wait, frisky.
Frisky?
Maybe
I've
that's the
struck
wrong
a
word
single
to
person.
use.
Physically.
Frisky.
Well, when have I
Aggressive,
ever been
maybe?
frisky? Yes, aggressive, yes.
I have a successful business. Of course I'm aggressive.
So Bubba's going to sniff the blood. Give it a few sniffs. He lets out a growl, a very, not intimidating, but displeasing growl.
Oh, I'll ask him if this is the strangler's blood.
It makes a... It sounds like a snarl-like noise as its head cocks to the side. You can see at least like it's trying to communicate something with you, but it even like kind of its foot taps against the floor, the wood floor, and you can hear its nails kind of run across as if it's trying to say something. Do you speak Morse code? Probably not, but
As a matter of fact, I don't.
As a matter of fact,
I was waiting for I do, and I was gonna be like, show me, bull.
Theo, do you have
Well,
Morse code?
well, I mean,
Yes,
I
you do.
have
Morse code.
academics. I also have science research.
The dog speaks
Investigation,
fucking Morse
maybe,
code.
but I mean, I don't know where you would classify Morse freaking code. We can go ahead and probably burn through the rest of the night just rehashing everything that's already happened.
Yep.
And I don't want to.
Not
I am
tonight.
not going to
Tonight
shift.
was an easy night. We don't have to rehash much. We
Yeah,
left
well,
after 2
yeah.
and a half hours.
And to get
No,
ready
I
for
am not
detective
going
mode.
to sniff the bloody bed sheets. My character has
That's what
more
I would do.
That's
self-control.
his
something
job.
I would have
That
done.
is his job.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
gonna taste it actually.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Are you serious or are you just memeing?
Oh, I'm serious.
She understands blood. She's a doctor. Of
It's
course
like
she's
that
gonna
Kermit
taste it.
meme. Oh, hang on. I pissed a bit. Did you just do that now?
If she's a doctor, though.
That's the fucking Kermit meme.
Okay.
Hip, another
Roll me
thing,
a-
it's a D10 system, not a D20 system. So most of the dice rolls are on a 10-sided dice.
Yeah. Roll for me then, just...
Willpower?
No. It's gonna be...
Will my pathology play into here?
No, pathology is disease. It's just...
that's fair. That's
no.
fair.
If you had blood, yes, but you don't. So just give me a medicine and a mental, I suppose, would be the best in a sense. Oh,
My
boy.
chat makes a suggestion that I start sniffing sheets, and all of a sudden, one of our characters is literally going to taste them.
Hey, mailman, is your
My
bed done?
nose is itching so bad behind the mask.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Itch it.
5.
Then go ahead and itch it. I'm not wearing my mask because I do not need to be incognito, and technically my character hasn't had time to make his mask yet within the game, so...
It's planned if we
Alright.
survive.
This is what I can say to you. This blood is obviously old. I'm sure that doesn't surprise you. Now you're not really able to get a direct time, but clearly over 24 hours, definitely more than that. But really what stands out to you is it has this sweetness about it as you taste it. as if this blood that was shed was, let's say, consensual. I can see what you're doing over there.
I mean, a mental.
Oh.
Sorry, he was asking me questions.
Yeah,
so
of course he
through
was.
through tasting the blood, I am actually using one of my disciplines called Sense Vitality, and it's going to tell me the status and some other things, information about this person through their blood. Because I'm weird like that. Don't mind me.
It's basically like a detective ability.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm not going to interrupt the scene, but while all this is going on, I would like to have a conversation with Lynn.
You said a
Hold on.
willpower and my
No, a mental.
a mental. Okay, so 6.
And Doris.
Sorry, go ahead.
It ain't happening.
So you go over to Lynn.
Well, I kind of beckon over to where I'm chilling out, watching the vehicles, like towards an alleyway, smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure they'd be standing close to each other because they're kind of washed. Like,
Yeah, well, I
guarding.
figured she would come by
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are basically just outside, maybe still on the motorcycle or just kind of leaning up against the wall, waiting, smoking a cigar, maybe.
I'll offer her one. Again.
Not my type of.
Well, all right. Well, anyway, I wanted to ask you. So, you've been a Bruja for 60 years. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
Kind of 80 years old.
Look, well, looking good for 80, I suppose. Jokes.
Yeah.
Jokes.
So, do you have any wisdom for a 3-day-old Bruja? Like, what
If
can
you have
I
any
do?
questions, just let me know.
Oh, thank
Is
you
there
for
a
the
way you
$10
can
tip.
discern what I
Ethno.
can do?
Well,
If you want, because I know like you're new to the system, I can just give them a synopsis of Bruja.
I mean, I was thinking she'd be more along the lines of don't trust your sire.
Don't know the man or woman or thing. Okay, next.
enough. Yeah, fair enough.
I know I can punch really good, but can I do anything else? And jump really good too. I know that one.
You jump really good.
Yes, I almost jumped on top of a. How many stories was that?
It was 2 stories. Yeah, 2 stories.
Well, I know I jumped to a 2-story, but I almost landed on the roof.
Right, you probably jumped closer to like 3 stories. Yeah.
I almost jumped on the roof, 3-story roof. Yeah, damn right, I jumped good.
Normal feline, I guess.
Anything else besides that?
So, like I said, I can give a synopsis if you want, because you basically know what Bruja disciplines are. You obviously may not know much about the other ones. But yeah, I mean, I can give you guys just a synopsis of what Bruja
What was the
did.
animal one? Yeah.
Animalism?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what, now, it's very easy to assume since you've been around for a long time, when you see Bowman and his doggo, Bubba, you know exactly what they're doing. I mean, they're using animalism. Yes, he's able to actually communicate, and you've even heard rumors of them being able to control the beast with their own mind. Whether that's just talk, who knows, but you've also seen the dog spell out a phone number, so that's kind of wacky-tacky.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty useful. I might try to look into how to use it myself, if I can. I don't know how this works. I say in character.
But, so I can say, just, since so Bruja get 3 different disciplines. Now, just because they have the potential to learn doesn't mean that they always can. But, who knows? That's really up for your blood to be tested. But celerity is one, and as you kind of can explain to him, that it's basically the ability to move fast and to escape in very sticky situations. Potence, which is Bruja specialty. It's your fists, your, crowbar, whatever it is, you use the devastating weapon with destructive finality. it is what gives the Bruja their strength. It is what makes people fear them. They can crack your skull with just one punch. And then also they have the capability of presence, which is they can use to either, get the people on their side, which often you see with anarchs, or push people away, to tell people that you don't want to mess with me, you don't want to deal with me, I'm a problem. Those are the 3 disciplines that a Bruja usually has. Now, of course, there are some exceptions, but that is what you'll see in most Bruja.
Alright, I'll ask her how she learned how she can do what she can do.
Just
That story question.
oh, when you got 60 years of time to kill, just do what they do.
Well, I don't even know if I have 1 year, so I need to speed up said process. But thank you for the advice.
By all means.
Anyway, well, after our conversation, I'd go back to using my awareness to watch the vehicles and anything suspicious.
Okay. Go ahead and actually give me a roll.
Yes.
Use a mental and your awareness, and absolutely add your bloodhound.
3,
As well.
so 6. Okay.
So you had a little bit of the blood. It seemed like it came from a consensual encounter. Yes, I know that word choice is weird, but that is
Not the best
what
roll.
it tastes like. It is.
It
See, you
is
need to
what it is.
donate, apparently, to the Patreon.
Fuck it, I will.
How is there any way I could help him out with that? Since I'm also looking around.
We can't hear you.
You
Oopsie.
can't hear me?
No.
Oh.
We can hear ET. We just can't hear Catherine's response.
Yeah, you just don't get to add your bloodhound, because I know you don't have it. But yeah,
So,
just a mental and awareness.
so that's fine. All right.
But yes, you do watch as the doctor is going to lick the blood of the sheets, kind of like tap it a bit. And I mean, Bubba got a reaction from it, though we're not quite sure exactly what he was trying to portray.
Okay. The character that has the Bloodhound train, I am not going to lick for story purposes. I don't know how Rune would react to having Theo just walk up and lick
Your
him
chat wants you
all
to
this-
lick me?
Apparently, my chat wants me to lick
Theo.
you. Oh
All
God,
you had
no!
to do was
do
ask.
not bring into this. God damn it, Crowley! Oh no, you want me to lick the dog? You want me to go lick Bubba? No, I'm not going to lick the dog.
So would the ship name be Theune? Or...
Yeah.
Fune. I like that.
Fune.
Fune.
Oh God, no!
Anyway, I am now giving this man $1 a month.
But Bubba is gonna basically, I mean, if you want to keep looking around, you can. But it seems like he's kind of anxious to leave. You'll notice right away. He's looking up something and I don't know what he's doing. I'm nervous.
So yeah, with sense vitality, by tasting the blood, can I detect how healthy an individual is or other blood information from it? Yeah, it just says detect how healthy an individual is or other blood information. I'm curious what I can gain from the blood.
But you're basically able to get, I mean, that's really it. It was consensual. I mean, health, no, you're not really getting much from that. And you do remember from your lessons from Vidoma, jeez. I'm having a stutter. She did say that was something you could do. You could see if someone was wounded, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It doesn't seem like they were wounded. I mean, I guess from what you can tell, they seemed healthy. It seemed like, it sounds gross, but it seems like it was a good time. That's all you can really get from it. But there seems to be a mix. That's for sure. This isn't just the blood of one person.
So it's probably my sister and the strangler. I'm gonna go ahead and open up that gift. Being invasive. What's in the box?
Oh my god, that scene. God dang.
Ready for the world's most disappointing answer. Well, you open it up and it looks like it was a box for a necklace, but there's no necklace in there. It's been taken out. Really, the only thing that you see is there is still a note that's left inside. Seems like it was just, an Amazon specific gift, and it had, the little note that comes with it.
Oh boy.
Yep. Oh yeah. All it really says is for my princess. And that's it.
So it's a wrapped gift with no gift in there.
Well, it's not wrapped. It's so it has like the
It's one of those keepsake boxes that,
Yep.
When you go ahead and give jewelry, it comes in a special gift box.
and it has like a ribbon, but it's attached to the top. It's not actually
Yeah.
like wrapped around. It's like an Amazon gift box is what you're gathering from seeing the note inside too. And yeah, I mean, the note's still left in there. It says for my
I am
princess,
not the
but
princess, Hip. I'm sorry about my shag.
we don't know that.
God dang it! So that's
I'm
the
gonna go
book
ahead.
that was used in my creation.
I'm gonna go ahead and
A royal vampire line. No.
show the open box with the note to Bubba. Ask if he can make anything of this.
He gives a few sniffs. He lets out that same kind of snarl-like noise, then goes over to the sheet, sniffs that a few times. He lets out 2 barks, 2 very loud woof woof, and he's gonna make his way to the door as he's gonna then just kind of like hit at it.
All right, I'll tell Theo that we are done here. Help Theo, and we're gonna leave.
Yes, please. I want to run away from my own live chat at this point.
I'll crack open my sister's fridge and offer Theo a water bottle.
I don't
How
drink.
about you have some of the water?
I'll tell you to hold on to it. Never know when you might need a water bottle.
Yeah, for when,
Right.
your car overheats and I need to cool it off, I suppose.
Right. Or for the dog.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, the dog's got a drink.
That's true.
It ain't-
That's true.
It ain't dead. But you
That's
guys
a
make
good
your
point.
way on out. You guys have a short conversation about just Bruja potential.
I'm bringing
Her-
the sheet with me.
Gross. Her biggest advice being to you is, of course, don't trust your sire. But you don't know who your sire is, and in fact, apparently neither does Bowman, so... But you see, as the 3 of them, dog included, make their way on out. Dog is the first one that comes out. You see Bubba charge out. Muscles are bulging as he's going to let out 2 more barks again. And he's going to, very much like a hunting dog, 1 paw up, tail pointed, his nose pointed out. Seems like he's giving you guys a direction. And as the 2 of you follow behind, he's going to make his way to the Prius. Ugh, sky blue Prius. And he's going to basically put 1 paw up underneath. He's going to pop the door open, creepy enough. And he's going to get himself inside.
You guys like my Patreon supporter badge? Ooh.
Oh my god.
Did you actually?
Oh yeah.
Damn it.
Oh my gosh, you
What a
did.
chat.
Where is this being linked at?
Look on the roll chat. On
Oh,
rolls.
Rune wants to win.
That's amazing. It
Uh,
literally says it.
Patreon bless me. Oh my god.
All the 10s.
Yeah, okay, sure.
But you guys see the 2 of them come out. You're watching the doctor come out with a bed sheet. Funny enough.
A bloody bed sheet or just a bed sheet?
It just looks like a bed sheet. It's
Okay.
like wrapped up. I mean, she's kind of carrying it. It just looks like a white bed sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to inform the both of you that we came across several clues that I believe will be helpful. I'll let you know that there is blood from my sister and most likely the Chicago Strangler on this bedsheet, and we'll be using it to hopefully track them down. It seems Bubba has a scent, so tally ho, as they say.
Tally ho. Did me or
Oh,
Lynn
boy.
see anything during this time?
No,
All right.
I mean, it seemed pretty quiet. I mean, the only thing you can see, cars passing by, none of them paying any attention to you. But you guys get inside. Of course, Bubba's taking shotgun. The two of you, Team Bruja, get into the motorcycle. And you remember this from Bubba before. He's going to give a tap if it's left, tap if it's right, and he's going to keep his paw in the center. And you follow the mutt for quite some time, and, well, first things first. Rune.
Oh boy.
As you're going and following along, watching where the Prius is going, you're going to realize something. You guys are heading in a pretty familiar direction. You guys are heading down south, right?
Nice
You're like,
save.
We're getting pretty close to my neighborhood. Yep. As then pull up into, well, you can see in the distance now, your apartment complex.
Oh.
I've been here.
As you then just kind of let out a sigh as, yeah, you recognize this area, as he's going to pull you in. This is where you first met these two, actually.
Yeah.
But Rune and Theo, you're going to recognize it as Rune's apartment complex.
It has been miraculously cleaned recently, right, Rune?
You don't know that.
Where
I
are
never told
we?
you that.
Yep, I know.
Lynn's just like, why are we stopping here?
Because this is apparently Rune's stomping grounds that I stayed a night with him here, and it's very odd that the trail would lead us back here. If I remember correctly, this is where the dog left the doctor earlier, much earlier. Was it last night or a night ago?
Last night.
So
Yeah, I mean, it's going to lead you back here. It then's going to let out a bark as it's going to open up the door itself and jump out even before you finish stopping the whole way.
Where does the
It's
dog
going
go?
to let out a charge, and I mean, you watch it as it goes directly down the stairs into where your apartment door is.
I'm going to go ahead and get out of the vehicle. I'm going to make my way down towards the door that Bubba has made his way down towards. I don't know it's yours. I met you by your motorcycle, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
I'm gonna
down
go knock
there.
on it.
Oh, I was gonna do that because I had a hunch.
oh wait,
So yeah, you're gonna watch. I mean, the doctor gets out. He's gonna knock on the door as you go down the steps and watch, and you're just, all right.
I'm gonna wait like a good 20 seconds to see if anything goes on.
No, you're knocking at a door and no one answers.
Okay, well, time to open my 20 locks.
Go through. And you watch, I mean, Rune's gonna go past you after you knocked on it. He apparently has the key as he's gonna start unlocking all the doors, or locks. He's gonna lock the door for you. Takes him a bit. You'll notice he might be a paranoid one. As finally the door opens on up. You peek inside. It's dark. No lights are on.
Flip the light.
Flip it on. This place is immaculate. Clean. There's no bottles anywhere, any clothes on the floor. It's been put away, apparently, or thrown out. Who knows? But this place looks good.
I want to
Even
see if he
you
fixed
look-
my door.
My goodness, this place looks. Are you sure I'm really not?
it wasn't
thinking
like
you were
this when I stayed here.
What do you
I'm gonna
mean? This
roll
is how I always
investigation.
live.
Bullshit.
But you
I
don't
was here
notice
last.
anything besides the place being very clean. If anyone wants, they can roll me awareness and a mental if they want to hear anything.
I rolled investigation if you just want to go ahead and check that.
Awareness.
Is it your Patreon roll?
It's a pretty good one, yeah.
That's one awareness.
Holy
Okay.
crap.
Mental and
Are you
awareness.
7, 6, 10, 10, 6.
Can I include my bloodhound?
Yes, I'd say you can
Alright.
get your bloodhound. Just
So 7 on my investigation.
It's always 3. It's always 3.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They come in 3s.
I know when I have my Yine character, my Quasian, she always gets.
All right, well,
3
that
and a
Patreon
crit.
money isn't paying off too well yet.
Poor
Did
Crowley.
you see Taylor's roll? Like, what in the world?
They have to make
Hmm.
sure that it comes
Eating.
out that they're not being biased, Crowley. It's
cheating.
gonna ebb in.
No, they are biased. They just like me.
Oh, well, they don't like me, though, it seems.
It's that angel money, I understand.
Yeah. I donated to the church charity box, so I'm in business.
Yeah, so 1 crit fail, 1 crit success, and no standard successes at all. So, yeah, I'm not feeling very aware right now, I don't think.
Okay, good job, team.
Not good job, Theo, though. Good, got it, sure.
So, yeah. Well, first things first, E.T., so Lynn and Amala. You definitely feel like you're being watched. Now, Amala, ridiculously good, you can hear. And it sounds like, it sounds like shifting. And the weird part is you're not quite sure which direction it's coming from. The shifting sounds like it comes from the right, then all of a sudden it seems like it comes from the left. Almost like stereo. But the both of you can tell, Amala and Lynn, that yes, there's definitely just a presence that's within this building. And you swear that light doesn't make it any less creepier within this place. It has a sterile sense of clean to it. Does anyone want to go in first?
I will.
Was a murder? Did a murder happen here? That things were sterilized so
I'm gonna call it, hey, little buddy, are you in here still?
Are you talking to us, Catherine? Because you're muted.
Nope, I was doing my little, let's change the little dance.
Oh, okay. I was seeing the lips move, and I was not hearing words come out. I just want to make sure my audio was.
I want to know if that little fucker fixed my fucking door.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could pinpoint it, but I only got 2 successes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Well, first one to go in is Rune. So you're gonna like go ahead and check the door, and door looks fine. Looks like, I mean, all
He
the
fixed
locks.
my bedroom door.
Yeah, I mean,
He fixed
it. You don't notice. I mean, it's on
the bathroom. I checked that
hinge.
bathroom. I want to see if the sofas are in there.
Well, the bathroom looks great. I mean, everything's been put away. It looks like the bathtub's been scrubbed. Those like
This is
yellow
fucking weird.
stains at the bottom have been completely cleaned. And as you flick open the light, take a look around, you see that everything's been cleaned. You look at the sink as well. That's also been scrubbed. You swear as you look up in the mirror, you can see something that was there gone, like a glimpse. Almost like a ghost, if you want to say.
The ghost of the nurse you killed has a cleaning fetish, and now she's haunting you.
Exactly. You better go to that funeral. Memorial service, excuse me. And as the rest of you make your way on inside, I mean, this place looks nice. He takes good care of it, though, Theo, you know better.
Yeah. This place was absolutely fucking trash, and there
It
were
wasn't
bottles
trash.
everywhere.
It was an organized mess.
And Theo, only you hear whispers. Seems like what's in your ear, around your ear. You're back. You're back. You're back. You're back.
Yes, I'm back. Are you here?
Who are you talking to?
I'm just gonna hold up my hand like one finger, one moment. I'm waiting to hear if a
Give me a
response. Do you need me to roll anything?
No, you ask it and kind of think of what you could do. You can see now Rune kind of peeking out from the bathroom after giving it a good look. And Rune, you'll be the first one to see it since you are looking at the group.
Of course, my chat chimes in. You're back. You're back. You're back. It's so hairy.
Oh, God.
Thanks.
Could
Thanks, Daniel. Thanks. True,
Rune,
but
you
thanks.
see, as you're looking like at the group, it seems almost as if it just slinks. Now, it's just like a base shadow that's casted from the couch. But that slim shadow grows and extends as you see a figure that just steps out from it. Very lanky. And moves quickly. extremely fast, right towards you, Amala. As this figure, now you can see with grabbing your hands, is on one knee, holding both of your hands. He's in a suit, a very nice suit. His face, rather slender and pale, but chiseled. Not a bad-looking man. His hair could probably use a little bit more gel. It's a little frayed. But this gentleman holds both of your hands, Amala. And he apologizes. He says, I'm sorry. He says he's told to be angry at him. He didn't mean to do what he did, but he says she was so pretty. You know, he says she misses you. She misses you a lot. She wants to see you. Maybe he can take you to her. He doesn't know if it's safe. He says you're going to make her very, very thirsty.
How's the dog reacting to the new person?
The new person that just popped out of a shadow?
Yes.
Attentive, but not aggressive.
Okay.
But you do notice you have very good animal ken behavior. You can tell, though, it's not doing its like hunter point. Its nose is still directed towards this figure.
Okay.
I see you rolling. What are you rolling, Taylor?
A natural 1 is what.
It's just because I have to rouse for a hunger check.
Oh,
I'm using a power.
you're using a power on someone that is
Super
feeding
nuts,
with-
yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
a good person. That's what I do.
Are you trying to will them to sanity?
I mean, not yet.
Oh God.
But this person is clearly troubled, maybe in pain, maybe turmoiled. So I'm going to rouse my blood, and I'm going to hit him with the old
Yeah.
feel-good touch. I'm going to go ahead and roll at anesthetic touch. I want to remove this person's pain. I don't know what's bothering them, but clearly they're ailed. Also, he clearly knows something about my sister, so.
So
We'll see
literally
how that
trying
goes.
to will them into sanity so you can get more information out of them.
I'm trying to will him into and not being in pain to get more information out of him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the not morally corrupt doctor that we all know and love.
Mm-hmm. Well, first things first, you focus, and you can feel a little bit of moisture that comes, almost if it just... Your eye seems to be closed at the moment, but just drips down a little as you try to focus, and you quickly get the sense that this pain, though is not physical, is way beyond your capabilities. First things first, it hits you like a truck, and you're not even quite sure what exactly this pain is. Doesn't seem to be something that's like a disease, of course. It doesn't seem to be anything like a broken limb. This pain is just it's almost like when you tapped into Theo. Especially as it feels like it wants to lash back at you. But he holds both your hands, and he's going to start giving kisses on your knuckles.
No.
Well, while all this is going on, I'm going to say, oh boy, here we go again. And I'm going to go to my room and open up my bed safe and get some things.
Okay. Well, I'm going to thank the man for seeking me out. I tell him that I very much miss my sister and would like to see her. I'll ask if by chance, and I'll kind of like take the bed sheet out of my bag. I'll ask him if the blood mixed on this is his.
He takes it, and he gives a big sniff.
Gross.
You even
You
see like
licked
his eyes flutter a bit. Oh, he says you have to understand. He loves her. She's his princess. You have to understand. He says that when he first saw her at the club, she stood out. He says he couldn't explain it, something about it. He says that she was just, he loves her. That's what it is. He says that they're going to get married. He says more like, not like Lilith and Cain, but like Adam and Eve. Yes, he says that she is his Eve. You have to understand. And he's gonna give your hand a kiss and say that you have to he needs your favor. He says that she loves you very much. She wants you. She needs you there. She worries about you. She cares much for her family, but he didn't mean to make her what she is. And he's gonna just kind of hold it and he's gonna stand up, kind of adjust himself a bit. He's gonna hold it kind of like across his chest.
Question. But I know that this is normal behavior for his group.
So for his kind, if it's true that he is one of the cuckoo kinds, there is no normal behavior for a Malkavian. That's the problem. They all have different illnesses that they're conflicted with. Some being, of course, the crazy, like, intense ones that you think of as multiple personality or schizophrenia. But it could be even something so minimal as just narcissism or something. I'd say something even minor, just as like having a very severe allergy that they believe that they have. I mean, it could range from anything. Unfortunately, they are the most unpredictable. They're the most. But that's the thing. Just because they're unpredictable doesn't mean they're the hardest to work with. Some are very great to work with. That's just... What you're seeing is what you can conceive as normal. It seems like he has maybe an obsession, but unfortunately you're just going to have to ride it out and see what kind of crazy he is. That's kind of how they work, unfortunately. And you don't have much contact with Malkavians because unfortunately they don't last very long because of their...
They have a hard time fitting into normal society, so that makes them draw
They
attention.
mostly end up in mental hospitals. So, yeah, to see one actually out and about is pretty rare. But he fixes himself as that kind of insecurity changes to confidence. But he says to you, Amala, that he could take you to her. She's safe.
I'm going to tell this gentleman that while that would be perfect and lovely, I ask if it's possible that he could potentially bring my sister to me. And I'm going to roll whatever persuasion in this game is. I don't think I have it, but I'm going to check.
Well, I mean,
That's going to be a social.
persuasion, so...
I do
Sounds
have
like
persuasion.
Charisma plus.
Yeah, it's going to be a social plus
I have a
persuasion.
really
I
weird
think.
question for you. Is this...
No, it doesn't count as a specialty.
Damn it. Doesn't count as victim complex, huh? You gotta ask these questions. All right.
What are you both best? Oh my God, Dagger, why?
One success. My Patreon points are running out.
Your Patreon points are running out. What you mean, your angel points?
What's the difference?
Oof. How to become angelic? Patreon accounts.
No. He says you have to come with him. He says that she's having a good time. Perhaps you can join her. He asks if you and your friends have a clubbing attire.
Clubbing?
He says there is a dress code.
Oh no. I tell him that unfortunately clubbing has never been my scene.
I don't understand what clubbing attire would even remotely look like, being that my character doesn't have that concept. What could you give me an example of what clubbing attire would be?
Well, he says if the ladies are willing to show more skin, he can get you in.
Ben's just gonna look at him like, I'm gonna punch him.
As much as I love the feistiness of you wanting to punch everything, I'm
Yeah,
still
but
sore from the last time.
Yeah, but how dare he just think like I'm gonna just
Yeah,
show
no,
more skin.
I get you. You have the absolute right to be offended at him wanting you to show more skin. You have the absolute right. But, I'm still sore from the last time you tried to punch something.
Yeah, don't get in my way then. That's the way you don't get hurt.
I'll call out, please don't fuck up my apartment.
No, don't worry. I won't.
It's clean now.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't you want to return
How
the
long
way
will
it
that
was?
last?
I'm good.
DM. How well do I fit in my sister's gold clubbing outfit?
Oh my god.
Oh my
It's a perfect
God.
fit.
Her sister's favorite dress, the sluttiest clubbing outfit ever, and you're going to go ahead and
This is
have
gonna be
the
great.
good Dr. Alamala Samaj slip into it.
I'm still gonna wear my hijab.
I'm not gonna mute for this question. Do you got tiggle bitties?
I mean, hold on.
Cut from the same
My
cloth,
stamina is
right?
not my highest physical for a reason.
What's your stamina? I mean, that doesn't determine if you got tiggle bitties or not. It's up to you.
Sorry. God
My stamina is a
bless.
4. I figured I was a more.
You tell me.
Yeah, absolutely. My lady's got a chest.
It runs in the family.
Runs in the family.
Okay.
I'm just modest about it. God damn. Hide that shit. God.
You can fit into it. I mean, you feel like you don't fit into it, but you don't really wear clothes like this. You feel like you got under boob and side boob going, and it shows like your whole midriff. You really want to come out in it, but yeah, you can fit in it technically.
I want you
Okay.
to know, I'm coming out of that bathroom looking like a skank in my hijab.
Oh, God.
All right, you were watching Dr. Amala. She went back there after he said it, determined, with the other lady being a little offended, and I understand why. You're not quite sure why, he kind of, watches as she storms off, and he's gonna make his way over to you, Theo.
Yes.
He's gonna shake your hand. Very different demeanor than when you first saw him. He seems very confident. He's gonna take your hand if you're willing.
No, I'm not getting any creepy vibes of him. I'm fine. Oh, boy.
And he's going to say to you as he shakes your hand that he's good to see you're still alive, brother.
Good to still be alive?
He asks if they've said anything to you.
You mean the voices?
The shadows.
Oh, I think you know precisely what they've been saying.
Oh, he says they're going to say much more to you to me. They want to talk to you.
I am willing to listen, for there's always more that can be learned.
He tells you to not trust them. Listen. But don't trust them.
No one should blindly trust anything without listening to everything
Oh,
first.
he says you can trust him. You can always trust him. He says we are family. We are kin. You and I.
Then we
Oh, he
should
says
be
it's
able-
okay. He says it's okay, and he's gonna give you a pat on the back. He says he knows that you're a reject just like him. He says there's no shame in it.
How do you know I was a failure?
He is going to move very fast. And this is like deja vu for you, Rune, and Theo, technically.
Yeah, I'm about to get yanked off my feet again, aren't I?
Yep, as you are about to get
I'm not in the
yeeted
room.
right off your feet as
room.
his hand is wrapped around your throat. And he is going to scream very loudly. And you can hear this, Doctor, as you're getting changed into your woo clothes. He screams out that you are favored as he holds you up, choking you. And both Bruja, and Doggo, you're gonna see as he's just lifting him off his feet with immense
I was in my
strength.
bedroom.
I'm there though.
You call me brother, yet you treat me like this. Put me down.
Are you
He
able to
drops
say it
you.
with such power while you're being choked?
I
try.
technically don't need to breathe, so why can't I?
Fair, but the air is still going through your vocal cords.
So,
it's like,
it would sound muffled.
It definitely sounds, yes, constrained, but he drops you.
I'll go ahead and dust myself off. Why must you always resort to that?
He's going to drop down on his feet and his legs, and he's gonna drop, kissing your feet, and he's gonna tell you, I'm so sorry. He tells you he didn't mean to do it. It made him do that. He tells you he's so sorry.
I'll
He
go
doesn't
ahead
know
and
why
pat
he
him on
did
the shoulder.
that.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't rise. There's no reason for you to do that.
No, he tells you he has to. He's gonna stand up, and
It's
he doesn't
okay.
have that confidence demeanor anymore. He seems kind of like hesitant, as if he's gonna get hit because he has to. He has no choice.
No one's gonna hurt you. We're gonna work through this.
Doctor is gonna open up, coming out of the bathroom. My goodness, what a beauty queen. I actually don't know if you're. I don't know, are you playing an attractive female? I guess I shouldn't assume.
I'm kind of plain.
You got tickle bitties. That makes you attractive, right? I don't know. That's men's
I'm
standards.
kinda
Maybe I'm
old.
being sexist. I don't know.
A little bit.
I'm 43.
You know, there are some
Wasn't it?
people that are more inclined to, some of the female features that are below the belt.
That's true. Are you an ass girl?
I'm a little thick.
So she's got junk in the trunk
She-
as well as big old
Poor
titties.
stamina.
Let's see that fan art. Absolutely.
I
Oh
enjoy
my
a
God.
big old personality.
I want to see some sexy fan art with a big ol' eye in the center, but
Yeah,
you are wearing your hijab right now, so you're not going to see it. But
So we're looking at a very curvaceous doctor, is what I'm hearing.
a
Oh,
lot
doctor.
of skin, a very gold. Think of a Beyonce music video kind of outfit she's coming out in. You're all going to see. As once again, his demeanor is going to change from expecting to get hit to, well, he kind of perks himself up. He's going to adjust himself. He's going to make his way on over to you. He's going to take your hand and he's going to give it a kiss.
I'm going to tell him I hate it.
Nah.
yeah, there's no way I'm
Kinda like
wearing
pull
one
at
of
it.
those. No, there's no way. No.
I'm assuming this has enough time passed to have gotten the things I wanted. From my
What are you grabbing?
I am
Let's
grabbing a
hear it.
backpack that's like the one strap over the shoulder kind of thing. I am
All right.
putting a flask from my safe, a couple of the expensive bottles of whiskey, some rags, a spare lighter.
There you go.
Sticking as much money I have in there that I can fit into my wallet. And what else? I guess the shotgun I'm gonna throw in the bag.
Okay. All right. So you're getting as much money as you can fit in. I'm assuming you mean cash. So
Yes.
yeah, you can probably get yourself about $400.
All right.
I just don't expect Rune to have security bonds locked away in his safe. He doesn't strike me as the type to have securities.
Probably not.
Not really, no. Maybe some gold, but that's staying in there for now.
Right.
Different bits of gold jewelry.
But Rune is gonna make his way out as well. You're gonna see a very dressed up doctor. I don't want to pay too much attention to that. I don't know, but
We'll
this
take a
Bruja
glance
looks
down
like
there.
he's ready. Right. But
So
I heard something about
Questions?
a dress code.
right.
apparently, according to this gentleman, he can take us to where the doctor's sister is. But the ladies, and please don't take offense to this. According to him, the ladies would need to show more skin.
Look, I'd rather do my cloak of shadows than wear something like that.
Yeah, the only thing is, the only thing that comes to mind for me would be a very nice yet slightly revealing dress suit.
He tells you enough talk. He says,
We've done this for 2.5 hours. Shut up.
And
He
the
might
DM
know.
takes control because she knows the party will drag this out forever if she
I'm a
lets us.
Malkavian. I can do whatever I want. He says enough talk. He's going to take your hand, my lady, Fedora tip.
Oh God, he's a
Um,
neckbeard too.
And he is he is going to tell all of you that to the red number 5.
Oh,
Because
great. I want to
he
go
knows
here.
you are going to like it very much.
Well, I'll tell him I'm driving.
And he's going to call you, and I don't remember, so I apologize. But he's going to call you by your sister's name as he's going to take you out.
I wouldn't like that.
Oh,
I was like, hey, is what I'm wearing good enough?
oh my God.
I like what Adderwork said to say.
Well,
Which is his name?
I can't remember. I remember I told
See, if you don't remember, then I have an excuse not to
No, I
remember.
gave it to you. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't remember what you gave me. I don't remember. You said it to me in, like, passing, and I was like, I'm not going to remember that. Especially when you changed Amina to Amala.
Whatever.
No, it's a Mola again.
Yeah, but I mean, it's been a Mola since we
We're
started.
keeping it Amala. I fixed it all now, yeah.
Excellent.
Mm.
But yes, he's gonna call you by your sister's name. He's gonna lead you all out, declaring to go to the red number 5. Lynn, can you do me a favor? Can you roll your wits and your streetwise, please?
I remember. Her name's Iris.
Let's see.
Irish Samash.
Iris Smash, yes.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention one of the things I would also grab down my safe was my ballistic vest, bulletproof vest.
Ah, good call. Yeah, okay.
I was gonna bring it up,
so-
but since everyone else was talking.
Yeah, I get you, absolutely.
And I did put it on
Lynn.
under my clothes. Anyway.
Okay, yeah, so you'll get your armor bonus. Lynn, so hearing the red number 5, ugh. So you're gonna know just a little bit just on the name itself. Now, you've never been, that has never been your
Cup of tea.
cup of tea, let's put it that way. Your cup of blood. It is basically a place where a lot of kindred go to not just feed, but those who are looking for companionship. A lot of those with the siren predator type inhabit the red number 5. And another big reason why it hasn't been your interest is a lot of the younger generation vampires. This is usually where they go. So not only is the music not going to be your taste, but just the culture in general.
No country at all. How dare they?
Absolutely not. No country. Nope.
Gi-
Just a
given-
lot of drugs, sex, and R&B. Honestly,
Given
That's what
that
you're
this
gonna get
campaign
into.
takes place in 2018, it's
Mhm.
definitely possible there would be cross-dressing as well, including in that hip. He asked if it was
Most
a
likely.
cross-dressing vampire club, and I'm like, that's possible. It was this campaign's placed in 2018. That's a
You
thing
know-
that could happen.
It's the youth vampires, probably. So,
When
never
she-
been Lynn's cup of tea, but
Yeah, when Lynn realizes that, she's gonna look over at Rune's like, Rune, please tell me you have like a Bowie knife I can borrow.
She's ready to split someone's stem to sternum if they look at her the wrong way.
stab him. But he is going to lead you out, Iris, by the hand, as he's going to lead you outside.
She
And he's
cried
going-
about that. Oh.
And he's going to basically, I guess, take specifically Iris. The rest of you could do whatever you want. He doesn't really seem to care either way. He's going to take you outside of Rune's apartment, which for some reason he's found such a liking to.
I'm curious why.
I don't know. But he's going to leave. And it is 2 a.m. It's been about 4 hours. So if you want, we can leave it there. We can start next session going towards, and you know what? I'm just gonna be a saint, and I'm just gonna. So let's just skip 2 when you guys get there, cause I'm
Can I
learning
please have the
about
Bowie
this
knife?
group.
Can I please have the Bowie knife?
That's up to Rune. I can't.
Rune,
I got
let me
no
have a
say.
Bowie knife.
Why didn't you
I'll
buy
take
it?
that. Yep. So basically, what's going to happen is, again, we stream the Vampire Masquerade streams every other Saturday. So if you'd like to see us all go to this wonderful club, And
Everyone
try.
loves the red number 5. You want to see it.
I wanted to
Yeah.
go there the first night, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, so we will be picking the campaign up there. So mark your calendars. Saturday after next, you'll want to tune in to see us deal with cross-dressing young strange vampires at the red number 5, chasing down Amala Samash's sister, who apparently had a run-in with some Malkavians, from what I'm getting the gist of.